Welcome back to Chem with Kess. Today we're talking about nucleophilic additions for aldehydes and ketones, and the process we're going about is reduction. So we're gonna go from, just to give you an idea of how to start recognizing these problems earlier before we start doing problems. Anytime you go from a carbonyl to a single bond OH, that's going to be considered reduction. In a previous chapter, we would have learned, depending on what order your instructors are going in, if it is in reverse, that is oxidation. So anytime I see NaBH4, that one's really best for aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes and ketones. You may see another one that could be used, which is AlH4 over acidic conditions, but this one is mostly used for carboxylic acids and esters. Again, depending on what chapter in order that you're learning, you may have already learned this topic, but please make sure you understand that there are two specific reducing agents and they have different categories in which they should be used. For the reduction, as stated, we're taking it into a single bond OH. So what NaBH4 or LiAlH4 does is we're going to add hydrogens. That's the process of this reaction. So again, we are now used to drawing our main portion of our picture, understanding we leave everything the exact same. So the carbonyl is going to turn into, so just to show you where the hydrogens are going to add, it will turn into the single bond O, and you're going to add a hydrogen onto the oxygen and technically a hydrogen onto the carbon. Do you have to show the one that's on the carbon? No, you do not. So therefore, this is equivalent to a secondary alcohol, which you will always get from a ketone, and from an aldehyde, you will always get a primary alcohol. Let me know if you have any questions.